Like, that is the least attackable group I've seen. 2 Dragon Knights and a Sorcerer. That is just... I don't want to. I don't mind... Oh, and Deadpool again. Okay, cool. I owe him a... See, I owed him a debt of teabagging. Not because he bagged me first, but because he was talking smack earlier. And yeah, that was me, you know, rubbing up all over his face. Now, normally I don't teabag. Teabagging is, there's a time and a place for proper teabagging. It's almost an art form. See, idiots that are part of a Zerg, and you know, 20 guys Zerg down one guy, and then some jerk at the tail end who light attacked him starts teabagging the poor guy who got Zerg down. That's kind of garbage. Whenever I see that, like for instance, if I'm out here, you know, adventuring and you know, just doing my thing, and if I see Zans to your trash. Julian. Julian. And you, Suri, are the object on which this trash scratches its nether regions upon. GG. Oh. It's kind of random to run to a guy way out here, but whatever. It's fair game. Oh, come on. I had you. Hey. See, if I wasn't stuck in combat, I would love to be able to fight this guy. But by golly. I could swap out my one skill for a gap closer. There we go. Much better. So anyway, so that's my. Well, I guess I didn't really finish my dissertation on teabagging, but it is an art form. I think there's a time and a place, and right there, that guy was talking smack. I mean, I killed him once, and what did he first say? I'm in combat still. I can't read my messages when I'm in combat. Okay. Well, he basically was like, you know, screw you, dude. Like, your standard salty hate tell when I kill him. Sure. And then I killed him again, and he messaged me again, and promised to, you know, get me my little dog too. 1v1, you'd get smashed. Huh. See, now he's offering a duel, and you know what? I'm the kind of sucker who would take it. Just, I'll give him the opportunity. So I'm thinking about it. What do y'all think? Should I duel the guy? And I'm always willing to offer a duel to anyone who asks it, because you're right. I play a gank build. Like this build is not designed to duel, one bit. Like if anyone ever watches me duel somebody and thinks, "Wow, this build is the greatest dueling build ever," well, you're wrong. It's actually not a dueling build. It's terrible at it. There's no reason why I would ever actually win in a duel. And my food wore off too, man. So yeah, I will offer him a duel, like a legit duel, should he choose to accept. Okay, Millenio, whatever, I'm going to kill all your guards and ignore you, and then, when I'm good and ready for you, I'm going to butcher you. Got it? Look at this guy's response. Oh, an Aussie. That explains it. Do I sound Australian to you people? Oh, what a nub. In case anyone's wondering, I'm ex-Navy. So whenever I say I and mate and those other terms you might hear coming from like a pirate, that's actual lingo that I've used in the workplace. Years ago. Like, I've been out of the Navy for, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7 years. A while. So it's just kind of funny that he'd... Anyway, but funny to me. Maybe not to you people, but good stuff. I'd love to be able to talk to these people, but by golly, I have to keep killing their guards. See, I'm always willing to fight a duel, even though, as I've said several times, this is not a dueling build. It's not designed to duel. It's not intended to duel. But if I hit the other person and they die before I do, I guess, by definition, I have won the duel. So, you know, I'm not saying I lose duels. No, okay, that was misspeak. Let me try it again. When I do fight someone one-on-one, legitimately, that is not a fair fight. And let me try and explain to you why it's not a fair fight. My build is not designed to do that. Okay, let me put it in a different perspective. Let's say you're a Zergling. Let's say you're a Zergling healer, in fact. So your goal is to heal a Zerg. So if you get in a 1-versus-1 fight with anyone, is it really going to be fair? Because you're not designed for that fight. Like, you have a goal in mind, and that's what you're built to do. And so if you get in a 1-versus-1 fight with somebody, you're probably going to lose. But even if you lose or win, that's not a fair fight. Unless, of course, the other player is also a dedicated Zerg healer. In which case, that'd be the worst battle ever. I mean, both people can heal for 10,000 hit points per second and only deal 1,000 points of damage per second. So that's not going to work. I don't want to watch that fight. I'd rather watch paint dry. But anyway, so I'm just going to wait here for the guy. Hopefully he'll show up. Anyway, so my build is designed to murder people from stealth, be it guards or NPCs or players. That's what it's designed to do. So for me to go 1-versus-1 against someone who's a brawler or who's a tank or for any other purpose, it's not a fair fight for me, because I'm not designed to duel. Like, there are dueling builds out there which are basically brawl builds. Like, brawling builds and dueling builds, I believe, are somewhat synonymous. They both feature high recovery values and very high mobility and high burst damage. Now, some utilize a lot of dots like rending slashes and carve and poison injection, all that good stuff, to whittle away at their target to overcome their recovery, which is also a totally valid way of playing. Instead of a burst build, you're doing a slow attrition type build, while yourself has high recovery values. So, yeah. So my build is not designed for that. Frankly, if I'm ever getting hit by somebody, I'm doing it wrong. Oh, that's the guy. Okay, cool. That's where I'm going to show up. Well, this guy's probably going to use potions, because he knows I like to use stealth. Problem is, I don't think I have any other sets I can wear. Well, I guess I have Troll King and Heavy. Do I have any light shoulders, though? I can put on Troll King, I guess, but that's not very good. Huh, it's not ideal. Huh. Alright. He wants to go? Fine. Alright, here we go. So clearly, garbage player. So okay. So after taking off the most powerful set in the game, according to him, and expert hunter. What a mess. Golly. Jeepers, mister. Want me to just fight you naked? Make it fair? What a goober. So I'm done proving that. Well, I'm done wrecking this guy. I'm gonna go back to Zan's, and just ridiculous.